You know, we're just talking shit right now because yesterday I attempted to make a video on this. 7 minutes. Siggy, everything. No sooner than I'm like 10 seconds away from finishing the video, I get a phone call. Poof, gone. Oh my God. Onward with the video. So, we're still working on the Regal. This is the one that we're doing the sound system on. This is for a buddy of mine. So here's the update. So the radio is in. We're gonna wait till later on to do what we're gonna do for the bezel. We're gonna end up foaming or using some special foam. It's like about 3/4 inch foam on certain areas just to give it some padding, a little bit of resistance, so it's not bouncing around. We'll be doing the same thing with these little side panels here like we did in Damien's car. So the other update, you guys remember the switch. We now have his bass knob. This is the Rockford Fosgate bass knob that goes to his monoblock. That's a Rockford in the back. I ended up taking it apart, and that's where we're at. So that took a little bit of work. Again, I took it apart, made a template, grabbed the template, put it in there. Just like we did for the button, everything that was underneath, we had to carefully remove, again, keeping the integrity of that housing intact. So there was some stuff in there. Again, I'm not going to sit there and take the whole thing apart and go through it and measurements. Needless to say, it was just one of those things. We got everything buttoned up. It went in nice and smooth. So the other update, no more spaghetti. We're getting there. So this still needs to be ran. There is a very small spot in here, right in here in that very corner. There is a opening that allows us to bring in the RCAs. The RCAs are long enough to reach all the way here, so we may end up coming through here. Again, I don't know yet. So we're getting there. The door that came off, we discovered that that is not a 5 1/4. It's supposed to be a 5 1/4. What ended up being there was an Infinity Kappa 6 1/2. So, got a little stuff here and there. I questioned it. I called my buddy about it. We discussed it. He's got 6x9s in the back that are kickers that he ended up installing that we are going to be running to the amplifier. He ended up getting a matching set of 5 1/4s that are going to go up in front. What I'm going to end up doing is just to kind of reassure ourselves that we're getting just a little bit of bass out of these things. And again, we're not trying to make these 5 1/4s and the 6x9 sound like 12s. That's not the intent. We want to give him something nice so that he's got just enough bass so that when he's out and about, he doesn't want to turn on the sub. He's got something really nice to listen to. So that's something that as we start to go along, I'll show you. So that's probably for another video, but that little speaker pod is actually going to get an installation, actually an old school installation. I'm not doing pillow stuff and I'm not doing none of that foam shit, doing old school stuff. So other than that, this video is nowhere near as long as I did the other one yesterday because I got into a lot more detail. But we are getting there. So should you embark, there's nothing wrong on embarking. Just remember, patience is key. So this one is going to take me some time, only due to the fact that coming in and out of work, coming in here, spending a couple hours, obviously life, things that I got to do. So today I am actually going to take a day off from the car. I am fucking beat. So today, and I got shit that I got to do tomorrow, so I'll get cracking on this Friday. Friday, we'll probably go on ahead and start buttoning up some things. So Friday may be both doors in front and power cabling in the back. All right. So that's your update as we start to go along. Holla at your boy.